Hello again. My today's topic is sweet, actually 200 times sweeter than sugar. The FDA established the acceptable daily intake of aspartame at 50 milligrams per kilo a day, whereas the European Food Safety Authority thinks that a maximum daily intake should not be greater than 40 milligrams per kilo a day. The American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics claims that aspartame helps limit energy intake, thus regulating body weight and blood glucose levels. Right or wrong? Results of several meta-analyses performed in recent years suggest that aspartame intake may actually lead to an increased risk of weight gain rather than weight loss. How come? As found by the researchers from Yale, sweet taste enhances human appetite, and it doesn't matter whether it is delivered by caloric or non-caloric food or drink. To make things worse, our body seems to detect the inconsistency between sweet taste and low caloric intake and reacts by compensatory overeating. When it comes to blood glucose, the situation is not bright either. Aspartame, 1. increases levels of cortisol, which in turn increases glycemia. 2. increases production of free radicals, which negatively affects insulin signaling and worsens insulin resistance. 3. suppresses serotonin levels in the brain. People with low levels of serotonin are often compelled to consume more sugar in a bid to increase serotonin production. And 4. changes intestinal microbiota, thus promoting glucose intolerance. Given the mechanisms involved, it is clear that prolonged use of aspartame is required for its harmful effects to occur. But how long is too long? While the scientific community thinks that it's time for the FDA to reconsider aspartame's approval, the FDA remains silent, and on its website qualifies aspartame as generally safe for human use under certain conditions. It does sound a bit off, doesn't it? I will consider Diet Coke to be a consumer fraud until they prove me wrong. You have a sweet day, and thank you so much for watching.